'Tis the season to be frazzled, fa la 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 la. This is supposed to be a season of peace and serenity, but somehow our society has managed to turn it into a season of overindulging, overspending, and overwhelm. So I have invited my late bloomalicious friend and yogini, Tiana Hill, here today to help us restore our sense of peace and serenity during this bustly holiday season. Welcome, Tiana.
Thank you, Michelle.
And Tiana and I are here at beautiful Tempe Town Lake in Tempe, Arizona, where the forecast today is 75 degrees and sunshine. So if you are living in a snowy, cold climate, we are sending you the sunshine and warmth via osmosis today. So Tiana, I hand it over to you to lead us in our mini anti-stress holiday yoga session. Namaste.
Namaste.
Well, thank you again, Michelle, for inviting me this morning to join you. So since we both love starting our practice in a child's pose, I think we'll start there.
Yes.
That sound good? So we'll come around to all fours, bringing the big toes together and the knees spread wide, a comfortable distance, hip distance, or even mat distance apart. And then we'll press our hips back towards our heels, reaching through the arms. Bring your forehead down to the mat to rest. Allow your hips to press back towards your heels. So we'll just take a few breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose. So just taking a few calming breaths, deep breaths in and out. Taking the deep breaths alone will shift your focus, just bringing you to the present. Perhaps you even set an intention for your practice here. So calling in something that you could use a little more of, and since this is the holiday season, maybe that's a little peace or patience. So on our next inhale, let's go ahead and shift back up into a tabletop position. And we'll just use our tabletop to transition as we swing the legs back around to the front of the mat, coming to seated. So we'll make room for the sits bones. So we're connected here, sitting up tall, lengthening up through the spine. Let's drop the chin down towards your chest. And rolling the ear over towards your right shoulder. And we'll just be mindful here that the shoulders are in line. Take your right hand and place it just above your left ear. So a gentle stretch here. So we're not going to pull on the ear here or the side of the head, but just rest your hand gently. And then with your left hand, let's take it out to the side. So walk your left hand away from you. Yes. So we get this nice stretch up your left arm, the side of your neck. And then we'll gently release the hand down. And then bring your chin to neutral, down towards your chest once again. And then roll it over to the left ear. And taking your left hand and gently rest it above your right ear. And then again, we'll walk the right hand out to the side, just gently away from you. Just feeling the stretch up the arm, the side of your neck. Notice your breath here, still breathing deeply. release the left hand down. Bring the chin back to neutral, so back to your chest here. Drop it back down to your chest. Rolling the right ear again towards your right shoulder. And this time let's take it in circles. So take it all the way back. And then down the left side. So just feeling a gentle stretching through the center, and we'll take it again in this direction. And then when you get back down to the center, we'll take it in the other direction. So up the left side, around the back, to the right shoulder, and down again. So we'll take it one more time, nice and slow. Just being aware of what you're feeling here. And then we'll come back up to a neutral position, chin lifted. Let's reach the arms up and overhead. So lengthen up, reach up. Feel the stretch from your waistband as you reach up. Take a big inhale here. And on the exhale, let's walk it forward. So fold forward, bringing your hands in front of you, seeing if we can keep our sits bones connected. And then when you've reached as far as you can reach, go ahead and relax your head and neck here. And so perhaps you feel a stretch in between your shoulder blades. And we'll take an inhale here. And on the exhale, walk your hands over to the right so your head can follow. So to the right side, and we'll get this nice stretch along the left side of the body. And on the inhale, we'll walk the hands back to center. And exhale to the left. So here, perhaps you feel the stretch along the right side of your body as you reach to the left. On the inhale, walk the hands back to center. And we'll walk the hands back in, so we're coming up to our seated position. So let's go ahead and swing the legs around. So we're going to come back into a tabletop position. So finding the most comfortable way to get back to tabletop. So we'll take our knees directly under the hips, about hip distance apart. And then the wrists and elbows are under the shoulders, and our fingers are spread wide. So on our inhale, we'll lift our gaze up towards the sky, tailbone lifts. And on the exhale, round your back, gaze towards your belly button, chin to your chest. Again, we'll inhale, lift the gaze, allow your belly, chest to draw down towards the mat. And exhale as you round. We'll take it again, inhale. And exhale as you round. Let's come to a neutral position here on our inhale. Take your right arm, Michelle, up to the sky. Stack your shoulders. Lift your gaze. Big inhale. And on our exhale, let's slide the right arm under the left side. So from here, our hips are still lifted above the knees. We'll walk the left arm forward, even slightly back, using your hand to the mat or to the earth as leverage to get a gentle twist here. Stretching in between the shoulder blades, being mindful of your neck. So being gentle with yourself here. And we'll slowly release. Let's gently walk the hand back in, unwind back to tabletop. So we'll take it to the other side. So we'll take the left hand up to the sky, stacking your shoulders, lift your gaze, and then exhale, slide your left arm under the right. Again, with hips lifted, walk your right arm forward. Again, maybe slightly back as you gaze under your right arm. Staying with your breath.
And we'll walk the right hand back in, finding our way back to our tabletop position. And let's just find 2 more rounds of cat-cows here. So on our inhale, we'll lift the gaze and exhale round. And we'll inhale and exhale round. So back to our neutral spine. Let's swing the legs around to the top of the mat. And we're gonna come all the way down onto our backs here, Michelle. So lower down, nice and slow with control. So we'll keep our feet planted. So our knees are over the ankles, again about hip distance apart for your feet and your knees. Your arms draw along your side body and we'll plant the palms down. So on our inhale, we'll press our hands and feet into the mat and lift your hips off of the mat. So we'll lift to that degree that feels good here on your low back, being mindful here as we lift the hips. Perhaps you walk the shoulder blades together if you have the space to do so, and even interlace your fingers and press your hands and arms down towards the mat. So we get a little more lift here in the chest, opening up. As you press your heart and sternum up and back, breathing deeply. Let's take one more inhale as we lift. Then exhale, slowly lower down, releasing your arms here from underneath you. Just lowering the hips and just taking a moment here. So extend your left leg down the mat and hug your right knee into your chest. We'll interlace the 10 fingers here at the shin, drawing your knee in. We'll take our right hand out to the side, and with your left hand at your shin, draw your right knee across your left leg. So we'll get a gentle spinal twist here as we gaze to the right, relaxing the shoulders. Allowing your breath to deepen, allowing the body to soften. Back to center, neutral spine. Hug your right knee back into your chest. Then we'll release the right leg down. Reach your arms up and overhead on an inhale. Get tall here, lengthen. And then exhale, hug your left knee in. Again, we'll interlace the fingers at the shin, draw the knee in. And we'll release the left arm out to the side and draw your left leg across your right. Again, anchoring it down with your right hand. We gaze to the left, relaxing the shoulders, allowing the body to soften. Come back to center, a neutral spine. Hug your left knee in. And then hug your right knee in as well. So we'll draw both knees into the chest. Getting a nice tight squeeze here. Maybe finding movement, rocking side to side. Then from here, Michelle, let's bring the soles of the feet together and rest your legs down onto the mat. So your knees butterfly out to the sides. Now the classic hand gesture, posture, mudra for this pose is to take your right hand over your belly and your left hand over your heart. As we connect to the breath, breathing in, feel the rise and fall of your chest and belly. Perhaps you feel your heartbeat under the palm of your hand. Perhaps you come back to the intention you set for your practice. We'll take the hands to the outsides of the knees. Draw the legs together. Extend the legs down the mat. Arms along your side body. Shavasana pose. So we'll take some time here, using Shavasana as a time to reset, recharge, finding stillness in the body and stillness in the mind, and staying in this pose as long as you have the space for, the time for. So whether that's 2 minutes or 10, allow the mind to quiet. Shavasana. So as you're ready, we'll bring awareness back. Some movement into the body, fingers and toes. Maybe even gently moving your head from side to side. And we'll reach the arms overhead. Get a nice stretch here. Reach, lengthen, stretch like you're just waking up for the first time this morning. Then we'll bend the knees and slowly roll over onto your right side. Just taking a moment here. And with your eyes closed and the strength in your arms, press up to a comfortable seated position. We'll bring our hands together at heart center. May you have a beautiful, peaceful rest of your day. A peaceful holiday season. Thank you for joining us this morning. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste.
I'm so relaxed now. I want to stay here and take a nap.
How wonderful. We should have put more money on the meter. Yes. Yay.